Here we go, here we go, here we go. Hold on, hold on. Let's be here. There we go. Okay. Internet services. Okay. Internet services. Okay. Internet services. Okay. Internet services. Okay. Internet. Why is it repeating itself? Hello, hello, hello. I don't know why it's doing that, but I want to share with y'all what I'm eating today. Whew. I don't know why it's doing that, but I want to share with y'all what I'm eating today. Okay, hold on. I know why it's doing it. Let me turn this off. Now, there we go. We've got some pan roasted sweet potatoes. A sweet potato I just cut up into a cube with some lion mane mushrooms I sauteed with some onions and garlic. And I just threw my garlic in there whole like that. Because sometimes when I'm lazy, that's how I like to do it. So I sauteed that all up. And I made me a kale salad with carrots, tomatoes, red onions, salt and pepper, lemon juice. And then I pan-seared chicken thigh. Chicken thigh? Hold on. Get all the green off of it. Chicken thigh. Like that. And I just did it in the cast iron skillet. I should have taken a picture of this for the thumbnail, but I didn't. Because I'm having a weird day. But I wanted to get on here and ask y'all opinion on protein. This is just one chicken thigh. So this is all the food I'm gonna eat today, but I'm not sure if that's enough protein. But I can't eat no more. It's good. And I wanted to give y'all, I really wanted to get on here today to show y'all what 2 cups of raw leafy green vegetables look like. And this is about 2 cups of kale. I've got the dino kale, which is sometimes called the Tuscan kale, and it's also called the Lacento kale, and I got the curly kale in here. But this is 2 cups because, you know, a lot of times when you're looking at the food pyramids and stuff, and they're telling you how much you should be eating on a daily basis, nobody really knows what that looks like. So lately I've been kind of measuring it out so I could show the people what it looks like. And basically, in my view, regardless of what you're eating, if you can get your 2 cups of vegetables in and your 2 cups of fruit in, you should be good, I think. I don't know for sure, but you should be good. I consider myself good. So, this is my fruit today. Pineapples. I'm out of bananas. I'm out of bananas. And all I got to go with this is a chicken thigh, which is already good. So this is kind of what I'm eating today. And I just wanted to share with y'all that it's a beautiful day today outside. I really, really, really wanted to go outside to eat. But in my backyard, I don't have I gotta take these glasses off. I don't have a covered service, a covered area. And I just spent about 2 hours outside just sitting down under a tree, just absorbing all the wonderful air. And I wanted to eat outside, but I was scared a bird might poop in my food and I would really be mad if I go live. It happened. Because I'm not sure I throw my food away. If that happened, I would just move that little part out of the way and keep it running. But I didn't want that to happen, so I decided not to eat outside. But it's a beautiful day here in Houston. It's actually supposed to be 85. Y'all hear that? That's a big garbage truck going by. And I got the windows open today too. I don't have the air on. I got the windows open. Garlic. When you're cooking and you're sauteing stuff, just throw your garlic in there like that. It only takes a couple of minutes. And if you're a garlic lover, man, that's so good. That's so good. This is a good meal. So the question I have, can y'all believe I'm trying to lose weight looking like eating food like that? Eating this much food? I'm actually hoping that I can still lose weight because I know I eat a lot of food. But I'm trying to show people that it all doesn't have to be fried. It all doesn't have to be crab boil, fish boils, boiled eggs, sauces, and slurping and all of that. You could eat some pretty good, relatively good food and hit your nutrition goals. Eat something good and not gain a whole lot of weight. Trust on that. So, y'all are coming along with me on this journey as I try to eat a little bit better, watch my protein and my fiber, and see if I lose weight. With what I'm doing walking every day. I'm only doing 5,000 steps. That's all I got in me, y'all. That's all I got in me. I got 5,000 steps. That's all I got in me. I don't have much more than that. So I'm doing 5,000 steps 7 days a week. And I'm doing weight training twice a week. Now I know I should pick up weight training to 3 times a week, but I'm just not there yet. And I guess the other thing I want to kind of share is that when you are aware of yourself, when you have self-awareness and you know where you are and you know what you can do or will do, don't beat yourself up because other people are saying you need to lift weights 3 times a week. You need to walk 10,000 steps a day or else. You have to understand what your body's telling you and what your mind is telling you and kind of know where you are in that process. And then do what feels right for you. And then over time, you will get to a point to where, okay, I've done this enough at this level. Let me take a few more steps. Okay, well, let me lift 1 set of weights on Fridays instead of just doing it on Mondays and Wednesdays. But you have to get there. And right now, I ain't there. Okay? And I guess my point is to let you know that to become where become self-aware and be okay with where you are. That's the point that I'm trying to make. Become self-aware where you are and be okay with where you are. And don't compare yourself to others. I know people my age that's online just killing it. 60, 70, 80-year-old people just killing it. I ain't got it like them. And I'm okay with that. And you have to be okay with that. Excuse me. You have to be okay with that. So, I wanted to kind of get on here today just to give you some encouragement. And when I'm trying to give encouragement to others, what happens for me is that it encourages me. So that's kind of why I'm on here today, to encourage you and hopefully encourage me too, and tell you how good my food is today, because I'm really excited about it. I want to make sure y'all understand, y'all see the colors here, because a lot of people don't get it when they kind of tell you to eat the colors. This is what they mean. You got oranges, you got yellows, you got reds, you got greens. That's really what they mean. You got the yellow in the pineapple. That's what they mean. If you eat enough of those colors, you're gonna be okay. My favorite part of the chicken is the thigh. It's not the breast, like most people. I love the chicken thigh. And how y'all gonna feel about eating a Chick-fil-A now? Now if they're telling y'all they're getting ready to poison the chicken, are y'all gonna eat with them? Let me put my glasses on because I can't see nothing. Are y'all gonna eat with them? That's the other thing I wanted to ask y'all about. How y'all felt about what Chick-fil-A is getting ready to start doing. This thing moving like this. Are y'all gonna still eat at Chick-fil-A? Because they're basically saying they're gonna start selling y'all poison chicken. Which all this chicken is, all our food is basically. And we just have to recognize that. That we getting poisoned. Now for the salad, y'all, I just squeezed lemon on it with salt and pepper. A little olive oil. I don't have to have a lot of dressing, but if you do, go for it. But it is really good. I've trained my tongue over time to be able to accept those bitter bites from the dark leafy greens. And y'all know that all that chlorophyll that y'all be buying to mix with water and stuff, that's what's in the dark leafy greens, chlorophyll. So, and I know that watching somebody eat a salad and some vegetables, some potatoes, and a little bit of protein might not be as entertaining as watching somebody mukbang slurp on whatever, fried chicken, whatever. That's actually one of the reasons why I wanted to do it. Because I want people to see that you could eat some decent food and it doesn't have to be food that's not good for you. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So, that's kind of where I am today. That garlic is really good. Ooh, that's good. I'm eating too fast. See? I knew that was going to happen. It's actually pretty hard to try to eat and have a conversation. That's why those mukbangers and stuff, you just watch them eat. You just watch them eat, basically. That's why they don't talk. I get it now. But do y'all really just want to see me eat? Okay. I get it. The other thing I'm trying to do is to encourage young people, whenever YouTube comes out with something new, to try it. And that's the other reason why I created these episodes. I created them because I wanted people to see people eating stuff other than unhealthy food, but I also created it because YouTube was saying that if you create vertical live streams, they'll throw them in the short feed and you'll see them in the short feeds. And so whenever any of these applications, y'all might not think I don't know anything about this stuff, but I've actually been trying to build a brand for a very long time online. I initially started with network and internet marketing so I could learn how to do all of the stuff that you need to do. So I've been on here for a while. I just hadn't been on YouTube until recently. But what I have noticed is that whenever any of these social media platforms offer something new, you should always try to experiment with it to see if you get a better result than what you've been getting in the past. You get it? So I think maybe in the last 3 or 4 weeks or so, YouTube came out and said for the vertical lives, which is what this is. This is a vertical live stream. We're going to throw those in the short feed too. So everybody that's on their phone, wherever they are in the world, they'll see that their lives, just kind of like what TikTok does. They'll see what's live, and they'll have an opportunity to view those live. So that's a relatively new feature for YouTube. So I want to encourage you, if you're out here trying to build your presence online, when the platform says that they're trying something new, do that thing and see if that thing affects you and what you're trying to do positively. I've had good response from it. I haven't had like astronomical response from it, but I've had pretty good response from it, so that's why I continue to do it. Does that make sense? I was outside all morning, and it was wonderful. It was wonderful being outside. Absolutely wonderful. Now, if you're just a viewer and you're not trying to build anything online, then I certainly appreciate you stopping by and say, hey, what is this? This is me online. What is what? What am I eating? Ask me what you want to know. It's Val Taylor, baby. It's me, live, raw, and in color, eating my dinner, lunch, breakfast. Okay? What else you want to know? So when the vertical stream comes through the short feed and people click on it, a lot of times they don't know what it is. It's just alive, y'all. It's just alive. And it's alive with me just eating my food and sharing with you what I'm eating. Normally, I would have made a video showing you step by step what I cooked that day and then gone live with it after the meal was prepared. That's generally how I do it. But after being outside in the beautiful weather with the trees and the birds and everything, I wasn't in the mood for filming. So I said, I'm just gonna get on here live and show folks what I'm eating. Okay? I won't do this bone the damage I could do to that bone if I weren't live, because I could do some damage to that bone right now. And the chicken skin, you just turn into a little taco light and you put your little salad in there and eat that chicken skin. And that's good eats, baby. That's good eats. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So this live is to do a couple of things. Show you what I'm eating for sure. Show you that you don't have to be eating fried food and slurping and all of that mukbang type food. Show you what raw kale, curly kale, and Tuscan kale, dino kale look like in a salad. Show you how to, well, not showing you how to, but show you what, if you cut up one sweet potato and just pan roast it, how you can make something delicious from it, and showing you how you can pull it all together into a complete meal. Because that's what I've done here. And hoping that it triggers something in you and give you some ideas on things you could be eating that you may have not thought of. Because a lot of times, most people think, especially as we approach the summer months, they think that the green smoothies and the green drinks are gonna save the day. I disagree with that because here's what I believe. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Here's what I believe. I believe your mouth has a role. And when I chew this Tuscan kale, my teeth and my saliva and whatever enzymes or whatever is in my mouth is doing the work that y'all let the blender and the juicer do. But I think for health reasons, I need to do it. So while I have juice before and I have drink smoothies before, I prefer to eat my greens. I prefer to eat them because I think there's something that my mouth is doing that the juicer takes away from. I guess that's my point. I think it takes away from that, and so that's why I chew my greens instead of drinking my greens. And think about it. Think about it. The blender is doing what your teeth are normally doing. And your teeth are producing whatever it is they produce, because I'm not a doctor, nor have I played one on TV, but the teeth are doing whatever the teeth do in your chewing process. And you need that in order to probably get the chlorophyll and the vitamins and the minerals out of these greens. I don't want to let the blender do that for me. I don't want to do that. So I chew my own greens. I don't let the blender chew my greens. That's what I do. But everybody gets to do it their way. So do it however is most satisfying for you. This is what's satisfying for me. And I share that not to encourage you to do it the way I'm doing it. I share that to just give you a different point of view. That's all. And maybe you can look at it a little differently and say, oh, okay, I get what she's saying, but I'm still going to do it the way that I've been doing it. You know, and that's cool. But it does give you something to think about. So, for the person, I can't pronounce your name, Koyanade, that asked what this was. Periodically, not every day, not 3 times a week, because I have not established a schedule, I'm going to go live with the meal that I'm eating that day. And when I go live, I probably have already created a video taking you step by step through what I cook and I'm going to eat that day, because I want to share with you healthier options of food versus all of the stuff that we're seeing online with the mukbang and the ASMR. That's why I created this series. So I want you to come eat with me, and hopefully, as I'm showing you, I'm encouraging you by giving you some options of what you could be eating, but I'm also encouraging myself to keep pushing forward, because the summer months are coming up, and I need to make sure I stay on task with what I'm doing so I can have pretty skin and I can lose weight and all of that other stuff, because I'm not going on anybody's diet and I'm not taking any kind of shot to lose weight. It's going to have to come out the natural. I'm an old lady, so old people don't change how they view stuff. We don't. And so I'm going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. And so for those of you who want to follow along with that, I appreciate you stopping by. Well, that's what I'm doing. And let me tell you something. Not only is losing weight hard, but just being able to move, regardless of whether you're trying to lose weight or not, being able to move around freely on a day-to-day basis, it's hard work. And you literally have to work at it. People don't think that you do, but you ask your grannies and your aunties and stuff. It's work. It's a lot of work. Y'all see that? That plate is clean. All that food is gone except for the bone. Now it's time for dessert. So, the series was created for you and also for me to kind of keep me focused and keep me on task with what I'm trying to do. And share any little tidbits that I come across that I think may help you as you move forward in whatever journey you on in your life. Now I'm all about cooking, but what a wonderful treat. I'm all about cooking, but cooking is not the totality of my life. You give your kids something like this, start your kids on eating some fresh fruit and some fresh vegetables, and they start eating candy, they're going to reject it. If you can get their taste buds trained, and I know it can be done, I did it with my kids when they were coming up. If you can get your taste buds trained so that they're rejecting processed food, when they eat something like this, a Snickers or whatever kind of candy, Skittles or whatever they like, cannot compare to this right here. Any kind of fruit. That's ripe. So, I also wanted to show what a serving size is and how much of this stuff we need to be eating, because you hear all the time, we need to eat 2-3 cups of green leafy vegetables. We need to eat 2-3 cups of fruit every day, but most people don't even know what that looks like. It's a lot. It's a lot. Y'all saw how much food I just ate? That's a lot. It's a lot, y'all. And if you're one of those people that eat 3 meals a day, you could break that up to where it's not so much. But I eat once a day. This is my sole meal for today. But it's a lot of, you saw how many greens I ate. It's a lot of greens. Now I say this is my only meal of the day, but right around 4 or 5 o'clock, I will grab me a handful of walnuts or some pistachios or some pumpkin seeds or something out of the refrigerator. I will do that. But pretty much, I'm not sitting down at a table to eat again today. I'm not. And one of the reasons I stay full, I think, is because as I'm eating, I don't drink water or anything. I don't drink while I'm eating. As you can see, you'll never see me drinking anything while I'm eating. Now, to be honest, part of it's because I want as much food as I could get. But part of it too, well, I'll just leave it at that. Because I want to get as much food in me as possible. So I don't pause to drink in between my bites. I don't do that. I'll drink something later. And if you think about it, and you're eating your vegetables, and then you come back through and eat fruit like I'm doing as my dessert, the fruit is serving as water. Because when I'm eating, I'm getting water from this fruit. I'm actually getting water from the vegetables too, but I'm getting water from this fruit. And you can almost feel the nutrients that's going into your body. It's so good. It's so good. And you'll see all these young ladies buy all this retinol A and all that stuff. All that stuff is in the dark leafy greens, y'all. It's in the dark leafy greens. And the dark leafy greens is the one thing that I don't see enough vegans or vegetarians talking about. They talk about vegetables, but they don't put, in my view, they don't put enough emphasis on the dark leafy greens. And that's where the money is, y'all. The dark leafy greens. And the only people I see really talking about dark leafy green was Dr. Esselstyn and his crew, his family. Other than that, most vegans and vegetarians are saying eat vegetables, eat fruit, eat tofu, eat jackfruit, eat all the stuff that you can turn the fruit and vegetables into some sort of meat, pseudo meat meal. A lot of them not saying eat dark leafy greens. Dark leafy greens is where the money is. That's where most of the nutrients you need is. And just like that, you have eaten with me today. And I appreciate you. And it was delicious. And I'm fully finished. And there's a meal. It's all done. And so today what we had was a pan-seared chicken thigh. I had one small sweet potato that I cut up in cubes. I pan roasted it in the skillet with some onions, some garlic, and a little piece of lion's mane mushroom I had left over. And I made a kale salad out of Tuscan kale and curly kale with tomatoes, sun-dried tomatoes, red onions, a little olive oil, salt and pepper, squeeze of lemon juice. That's it. That's what I ate. That's my whole meal for today. And that's how I'm rolling. And I want to do these series, come eat with me series, just to encourage you and trigger something in you that may give you some ideas on how you can either prepare something for yourself or your family, or trigger something in you to say, okay, we don't have to be eating fried foods all the time like you see with the mukbangs and the ASMR and stuff like that. Fried foods and the lobster and stuff dripping in oil and grease and all of that nonsense. We don't have to. It's nothing wrong with that, because I get why people do that, so right on to them. But I'm just saying, we can also do that with healthier versions of food. And so that's why I wanted to create the series. And that's why I wanted to not only create the series and show you and say, see, I wanted to create the series, show you, and have you eat with me so you can see that this is something that's actually going in my body. And over the course of weeks and months, you're going to see the results of what that food has done to my body. Because my skin will get clearer. I will, in my mind, lose weight. And I will say this as a caveat to me losing weight, because I'm not taking any kind of shot and I'm not doing any kind of diet. But I will say this is that because I have Graves' disease, which is a thyroid illness, my weight comes off extremely slow. So I may only lose a pound a week. So you may have to follow me through the whole summer, and then you'll finally see, okay, she did do that, and she did it her way. But it's a direct result over anything else as to what I'm putting in my bodies. And I'm telling you, over the course of years and years and years and years of doing this, the dark leafy green vegetables is where your money is, baby. So I want to encourage you to eat dark leafy green vegetables. All right. So that's all I got for y'all today. Thank you. I feel good. I've been outside all day. It's beautiful outside today. And I feel good. See, I don't feel like, oh, I just ate a whole bunch of food. Because that's typically how people feel after they eat all of that fried food. So they got to sit down, lay down. They got to fart. They got to belch. All of that. I don't feel none of that. I feel like my body is saying, yes, give me more of that. That is what I need. That's what my body is telling me. And I want to encourage you to follow along, and hopefully it'll trigger something in you to encourage you to eat more dark leafy green vegetables, okay? Okay. I'm Val Taylor. Y'all go out and make it a great day, and I will see y'all on the next video. Bye now. Bye now. Bye now. One day I'm going to go live on my computer. Bye now.